Let's talk about few examples since 3 years of my experiences of recovering payments from customers. Recently, we were called up by an exporter in Moradabad. They had a very friendly relationship with somebody in Europe, and they started working. And then he did not pay the last amount of $50,000 of the goods which he received, and kept on saying, I will pay, I'm having some problems, I'm having some issues. Now this exporter was also related to family with them, and they were a little hesitant also to ruffle the feathers, and then some personal disturbances must have occurred in their family. But when he heard that we are there, and it's been almost like 18 or 20 months that these monies were not coming, he asked us to intervene. Within 8 weeks or probably 9 weeks, we were at a stage where this client was reaching back to the exporter, confirming that can I pay to this recovery firm, because they are asking, they're saying that you have appointed them. And this is a perfect example of how you can manage your family disputes, especially in business when you have something personal also involved. He said, yes, I have given them a few cases, and one of them is your case, and since you are not giving me anything, one thing is that you are sending a notice, or you're hiring a lawyer and your lawyer is going there. The other is your client, who might be a family friend or whatever in personal terms, is coming back. Eventually he signed up, his first installment is in now, and he is paying under a payment plan, which I probably might not have been possible if this exporter and that client were working together on the payment issues. That is where I say one of the best platform where you can do this is go legal. It is not to go into the court, it is to go to a good legal representative who understand the entire situation, the documentation, the evidences, and the local laws. One more example I can quote, one of the biggest recoveries we did was even from Europe as well, was for a very big furniture order. They ordered a lot of containers with a new factory. The factory shipped almost 60 containers or something to them, and the last 7 or 8 containers were still left to go when the client said that I'm having bad quality coming in your containers, so I'm going to give you a claim. The factory admitted that yes, if you are experiencing some quality issues, we will replace or credit you back. Eventually, the client did not pay for the last few containers, which were almost $78,000 or something, and also placed a claim of $68,000 on them for the poor quality. It took them almost 2 years. They went to all their associations and councils and to recover the amount. Nothing happened. The buyer is a huge branded company in the Europe, and none of the exporters who were working with that factory to that buyer was willing to help the small factory. Then they came to us and said, that's the last recourse we have, and I don't know what will happen. Eventually, and we also had to have a lot of negotiation with that client, with our legal lawyer in the Europe. Eventually they forgot the entire claim, they forgo the entire claim, they did not ask for a single penny, and paid half of the amount of the dues which they had to settle the score. And because they wanted to buy, they continue buying from India, and this is one of the thorns in their buying strategy which they wanted to clear out. Here, what the lessons we learned and what we told the exporters also, and what I want you to also learn, is do not commit anything on even WhatsApp or in email or any other channel. This thing is going to be very counterproductive. We would have recovered a lot more in this case if the exporter should not have committed on WhatsApp that yes, I will replace the items. There was no mention of how much replacement will be there, what would be the damages, and you just said yes. And when you say yes, it can be a small yes to or it can be a big yes to a big amount. So that was one of the another learning we had. Thank you very much.